Locations of our businesses in GTA is pretty important. It's always nice to have them in parts of the town, parts of the map that we enjoy going to, nice environments, as well as having locations close to each other to be streamlined and efficient for when we're doing our money making grinding in the game. And also, I don't mind being a little bit farther south in the airport with my nightclub as I get to drive under this beautiful bridge, my favorite bridge in the game, and really make use of these roads and these little jumps going out and back into the town. I do have two large warehouses in the airport next to my nightclub, which work great driving back and forth to restock with the new employees, which were added with the Criminal Enterprises DLC. So, right down the road is my Bill Gecko large warehouse. And instead of sourcing crates ourselves, we can just pop in, pay $7,500 to the new employees, and they will source crates for
What's
us
up?
between 1 and 3, an average of 2
I
crates
got
per run.
this. Back before you know it.
And that's why I'll be selling two of my warehouse locations today to have a more optimized and streamlined and enjoyable location for my 5 warehouses with the new employees that source these crates. As it's really become a big part of the way that I now make money in the game. I am loving it. So come along, let's do some warehouse shopping and see where I have my new 5 locations. All right, so starting with the warehouses we currently have, we have a medium warehouse up north, the discount retail unit, followed by a large warehouse in the city, the West Vinewood backlot, which is close to two of my other businesses, followed by a small one, the White Widow garage, and the two large warehouses in the airport, which I absolutely love as it's right next to my nightclub, so it's really easy to restock those as I'm selling the nightclub or doing the new restocking missions from Johan. And over here we have the mall in the city. Right next to that, I have my auto shop and my MC Clubhouse, which I'm running in my rotation. And right next to that, the large West Vinewood backlot. I'll definitely be keeping that as it's easy to restock when I'm in that area. And sometimes I fast travel as well to it. So the two warehouses I'll be selling is the one up north, the small discount lot, and then the small one as well. I've got my eye on some large warehouses in this part of the map, or along the water, by the docks. And over here at the port, when you do the delivery mission for the office, you end up down there. So it seems like a good, convenient location, as well as some really cool environments and views. But before we buy the new warehouses, we've got to sell what's in the old ones. So we'll head over to those two, clear them out, sell what's in them, get some money, and then we'll go back to the computer and buy two new locations. Bottoms up, cheers, and good luck to our new endeavors. And we might as well use this airplane from the last delivery mission to get to our second warehouse to go ahead and sell that. So let's land this bird. Touchdown. All right. Always a good day when you make it back to the ground from flying. This, by the way, is the White Widow Garage, the small warehouse, which is located right by the canals, as well as the docks for the boats. And if you're in the market for a small warehouse, it is really cool. Really enjoy the private parking lot as well, for all my vehicles, or for this case, an airplane.
All right, let's make some money. The goods are in the truck. The truck goes to the point on your GPS, and the funds go into our account. It's all simple if you don't get ambushed on the way. Good luck.
Wow, look at that parking job backed up right up into that wall. Back into the good old Brigade. With just one drop point, $9,000 delivery bonus if we don't scratch it. So we will take our time going around this car. And of course the drop off is through these gas pumps, which if I hit one of those, the whole thing goes kaboom and we fail the mission. But lucky for us, we are through. Delivery sold. That is 2 warehouses cleared out. And we are ready to buy 2 new ones. So we're going to go do some warehouse shopping. How exciting. All right, let's go ahead and pull up the large warehouses, which when I buy these 2, I will have all 5 of my warehouses to be large, which, am I always going to use them to the full fill up? Probably not. But it's nice to have options. So this one I'm buying for sure, the Cypress warehouse, as it is closest to the port, which is where that delivery mission ends for the CEO office. This wholesale furniture lot is closer to it, but I didn't really like the area, as across the street there was some homeless bums that were hanging out by a fire and a trash bin. So this Walker & Sons warehouse is a little bit farther away to the left. But I did scout it out, and honestly, I think it has one of the coolest views and environments in the game out of all warehouses for sale. So we'll go ahead and trade in this small warehouse, and boom, we are the owner of the new Cypress warehouse. And for the second one, should I go with the furniture outlet closer, or should I go with the one that's a little bit cooler to hang out around? Yeah, we're going for it. Walker & Sons warehouse it is. You guys know my style. A little bit farther away, but it'll be a lot cooler to hang out at. So we'll go ahead and trade in this one. And we are now the owner of 2 new large warehouses. Awesome. Let's go check them out. And going over my favorite bridge in the game, coming out of the nightclub, we'll go to the Walker & Sons unit first, which should be right behind that round cylinder container that we're over now. And let's go ahead and put this chopper down. And look at this, right on the water. Doesn't get any better than that. We'll go ahead and land in this corner. And let's check it out. Let's get some boots on the ground. Got the bridge to the right. Got some little docks here, some little cranes. That's really cool. And the bridge to the right, the barge. And we've even got a train. Check this out. The train bridge, which passes over. And down below, you see those 2 posts and the dirt road. That is the dirt road that goes in and out to this warehouse in the main street. So I imagine it'll be really cool driving the Brigades out for the delivery missions, for the cell missions from this location. Let's go ahead and check out the main entrance, the front door. And we even got some dock workers, the NPCs around here.
Hey, you asshole! Yo, these gringos don't know what work is!
Yeah, those guys are always in the jolliest of moods. Always so upbeat. Love it. And let's check it out. Alright, we've got some work to do. Gotta fill this up again, but I am loving this location. Glad I went for the little bit of extra distance. And let's start with filling her up. There's no time like the present. So we'll buy some crates and we'll head over to the new location, number 2. This part of town is really cool also. We've got the smaller red bridge to the right. And we've got the port back in the distance, in the far distance over in the water, which is where we finish our cell mission for the CEO office. So after that's done, it'll be really convenient to come over here on the Oppressor Mark II or in the Sparrow and fill up this warehouse and the other one, the Walker & Sons. let's go ahead and take a better look. And we got to run a bit so it's not as, like when we landed at the last one, the view was boom right there. So this one we got to go over here a bit. Another cool thing though is you can spawn aircraft from your hangar on the beach right down there. So that is definitely a plus as well. So yeah, I dig it. I like it. I think these two warehouses have the best views in the game for sure. And we've got that big building to the left and all this open space in the parking lot, which can make for some good drift sessions. Really cool.
Sure.
All right, we've got crates on the way for both new warehouses. And before we go, I've got one last thing to show you guys.
I'm here for you. Your helicopter will be with you directly.
So check this out, the luxury helicopter that you spawn in from calling the assistant that you can use to fast travel to any of your warehouse locations or your CEO office. And lastly, you can spawn to your vehicle warehouse for import-export. It lands right here in the parking lot, which is really cool because sometimes it spawns kind of far away. So definitely a perk that it comes right down here. And we'll go to my large warehouse in the city to show you how close that is to my other businesses over there.
You're in safe hands today. Enjoy the complimentary champagne in the back. Where would you like to fly?
And that is going to be the West Vinewood backlot.
All right then. Enjoy the view.
And it spawns you right inside the warehouse after that little cutscene of taking off. So don't forget about and don't sleep on the fast travel options,
what's up?
as it's really convenient for getting around town. So you'll go right in the warehouse, you can fill it up with the employee, get some crates on the way, and I'll show you how close we are to my two businesses in this part of town. The auto shop and the clubhouse, which are also part of my daily, hourly, money-making rotation. Right down the street, we've got the mall, the Rockford Hills Plaza, and to the right we've got the mod shop, which is very convenient. Over here to the left is my auto shop, which after filling that warehouse, I will sell 2 vehicles, mod them, and have the employees sell those, which takes about 2 minutes, and they do the work for you, and you get some money. And right here around the corner is my new clubhouse, which I recently just relocated and moved to streamline my rotation. So I am loving all these new locations. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have any of those warehouse locations, as well as what's your favorite location out of the warehouses that you own. Which one do you enjoy going to the most or hanging out around? And lastly, if you're thinking about moving any of your warehouse locations or buying any new locations after the employees have been added with the new Criminal Enterprises DLC, because that sure did change a lot for me. So finally, I think I've got everything exactly where I want it to be. And again, do not sleep on getting those crates from the employees, because out of everything I'm doing with the more relaxed and simple money grinding rotation with the new delivery missions, the payphone hits, the import-export, and the new delivery missions, the warehouse is making some of the best money, and I'll have a video out shortly on the price per crates, the profits when using the employees, as well as my rotation. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, enjoy the rest of the day. Keep on playing GTA, and I will see you guys soon. Take care, and bye for now.